Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about your future in-laws. This was a suggestion of one of you guys, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, I'm very curious to see what may come through. I'm very open to any information regarding them and you and your relationship. So yeah, as always my dear, I have 3 piles that you can choose from. This is pile 1, the 10 of Cups. This is pile 2, the 2 of Cups. And this is going to be pile 3, the 10 of Pentacles. As always my dear, please feel free to pause the video. Or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comments section. And if you're interested or you're curious when it comes to a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can also feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading. So not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading my dear. Now let's see, what do you need to know about your future in-laws? So let's start straight away my dear. Let's see, for my dear pile 1, what do you need to know about your future in-laws? Perhaps also your guys' relationship and really anything that is meant for you to come through. Your future in-laws, my dear. All right. That's enough. Let's see. These cards are pretty big, so I'm a little bit struggling with shuffling because I have very small hands. So let's see. Okay. All right, so the first card we have is the 3 of Wands. What do you need to know about your future in-laws? For my dear pile 1, let's see, let's see. All right, the second card we have is the 8 of Swords. Let's continue. The 7 of Wands. Oops, too many cards. For my dear pile 1, what do you need to know about your future in-laws? The Devil card, let's see. For my dear pile 1, these cards are still new, so it takes some time for them to fall because they're a little bit still stick together. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, 1 card fell. We have the Justice card. Let's get you 2 more cards. Too many. Oops. Okay, so we have a few cards, but they're... I only want to look at this. Only 2. Let me put it like this because I feel like they're still new. I'm just going to randomly take. We have the 4 of Cups and come on. All right, and we have the Moon card here. Let me make sure that all the cards are visible. At the back of the deck, we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Now, my dear pile one, let's look into your future in-laws energy. Let's see what we can get about them. So first of all, what I'm seeing is that, and this was actually the first message I got, I feel like for some of you guys, maybe when you're gonna get to know them, you have to go a certain distance, okay? So as an example, it could be the case that you and your future spouse, when your future spouse wants, you know, you to be introduced to them, you will have to travel to a certain place because they live different from where you guys live. Or if they still live in the same, like, let's say, city, still I feel like you're gonna have an experience of travel with them, you know, because there's this element of travel in here. It could be the case that you may travel together, you know, to meet each other, or better to say, to get to know each other better. So even if they are living very close to you guys, you may go to a small trip, okay, to a short trip, so you guys can get to know each other in a very like great setting. Let's say you will go to a beautiful like country in which, you know, you can also do a lot of different activities with each other. So I'm seeing that with these future in-laws, you will definitely experience some things, you know, and for the majority of you guys, this has something to do with the travel part, that you may experience that with them. And I feel like it's gonna be your future spouse's idea. That's something I'm seeing here. So let's move on. Another thing I'm seeing for you guys is that I feel like your future in-laws are people who don't just open up to anyone, okay? So for them, they are pretty reserved to an extent, and I feel like for them it's very, very important to, you know, have people in our life who we know are the real deal. And this is so interesting. If we look at this picture, there's this woman here behind those swords, and it almost looks like she's looking out of the window, you know. And this is very interesting to me because I feel like this is a great illustration to explain that they won't invite everyone, you know, in their inner circle. And I do feel like it has a great reason with like past experiences, you know, with the devil card being here as well and the moon card. In the past, these people could have experienced some like bad energies, so they made sure that from there on they would always look into someone and really look whether this person is compatible to them, and whether they're genuine or not. Because I do feel like these people could have seen. But that's interesting. Okay, you know what I just heard? It doesn't necessarily have to mean that this is something they experienced firsthand. It could be the case that this has something to do with your future spouse, that their parents, okay, your future spouse's parents, they've seen your future spouse with people who were not good for them. So now they are very cautious when it comes to who your future spouse has in their life or not, because maybe in the past your future spouse has been taken advantage of, okay? And now they're very aware of this. So I do feel like this is why they will first want to really get to know you, okay? And this is something very, very important to them. They want to know, you know, first of all, why you want to be with your future spouse. They would want to see whether, you know, it's really something genuine, or whether, you know, there could be also something like negative there, which they will not find in your case, because obviously you're there for your future spouse. But you have to understand that I feel like these people have had some people in their life, maybe because they have something that other people like to have, or maybe because somehow they're, I don't know, like influential or something like that. So sometimes negative people get attracted towards them because they feel like they can get something out of them, okay? So it has nothing to do with you. It's just really something to protect themselves, and you will understand that, because what they are looking for is an equal um to their son or daughter, whoever it may be in your particular case, to the child. They want their child to find a partner who wants them for them and is in love with them, right? And really is all serious about, yeah, a future. And they will see that in you. They will see that you are almost like this justice that your future spouse deserves, You're coming through here with the real deal. I also feel like you are a very fair person. Somehow they will see that in, let's say, in some kind of circumstance, and it will really make them impressed by you. That's something I'm also seeing here. So I do feel like these are people who are looking for something real. That's what I heard. And I feel like you guys will really get like along very well because you have common ground, They will see what you're all about, and they will see that, you are the kind of person who, you see this coin, and look at that. This coin is now like growing flowers and like different plants because of this person who is like watering it and nurturing it. And I almost feel like, okay, this is just metaphorical speaking, okay? Don't take it too serious, but like metaphorically speaking, it's almost like they're like your future spouse's parents. This is your future spouse, and they're giving you like your future spouse, and they see how good you are for your future spouse, that you bring out like the best out of them, and you are so nurturing and help them to grow and so on, right? It's almost like this is your future spouse. And look at how beautiful this girl right there like is taking care of this beautiful coin and making its like highest potential come out. Like, who would have thought that out of this coin like life can come out, right? And flowers, beautiful flowers. And I really feel like they are gonna see how positive of an impact you have on your spouse, and they're gonna be very, very grateful for that. That's something I'm also getting here. Maybe in the beginning, you're gonna feel, well, is pushy the right word? I can't think of another English word right now. So I'm just gonna say pushy now, but I think it's not really the right thing. However, let me explain it that way. I feel like in the beginning, maybe once again, because your future in laws, they really want to understand what you're all about, okay? And it's gonna maybe have this, you may have the impression that they're trying to like do some investigation, okay? But that's not like the thing. With the moon card being here, you may feel like, oh my goodness, like they want to know all my deepest secrets and they want to know everything about me. But you need to understand that it is not really like, they're not sneaky people. They just want to get this reassurance that, yeah, as I already said, that you really love your future spouse. And, when they support this union, they know that you guys are compatible, and both of you guys are in this for something serious, and the love you share is genuine. They just do this because they love their child so much, and because they love their child so much, they want to make sure their child is protected and is taken care of, and I feel like especially the mother in here is not someone who will like not say anything. The mother, like your future mother-in-law, she's someone who will say her opinion. Like, she's someone, when she feels like something is very beautiful, very great, she will voice it. And when she feels uneasy regarding something, she will say it as well. Maybe your future father-in-law is more so the thinker, someone who, lets or keeps the things within themselves. But the mother, knows she's like very expressive. And I really feel like this is something you're gonna love about the mother-in-law, because she's gonna show you like so much nurturing and motherly like qualities, you know. And yeah, like after she knows that you're there for your yeah, for only your future spouse, you know, and she really feels like she can open up to you, you're gonna feel like, I heard like my own mother, you know. Wow, that's actually one of the best, most beautiful things that can happen when it comes to like having a mother-in-law, that you feel so close to her, or you feel so much kindness coming to her, of her, I'm sorry, that you consider her as a second mother, like genuinely as a second mother, not just like saying it that way because of formalities, but like really heart to heart, I mean. And I really feel like you're gonna love this quality of your mother-in-law, that she's, first of all, she's also a very, very fair person, and she's not scared to speak her truth. Like if something bothers her, even if everyone is against her opinion, she will still say it because she has the right to do so. And she's a very, very powerful woman, and I really feel like you're gonna love that about her. And in that sense, especially because both of you guys have this sense of fairness, this is something you will definitely connect like on this level as well. Let me see if there's anything else I'm getting. I really feel like you're gonna have this relationship with your in-laws. Like you're gonna feel like you can talk with them about a lot of things, you know. Sometimes people may have in-laws and they feel like, I can't really say everything I want to because like I have to always come through a certain way. I want to, you know, have this good impression. But I really feel like when it comes to your in-laws, you're gonna feel, I can say whatever I want. Like if there is something bothering me, I can share it with them. And this is gonna give you a lot of freedom. It's gonna give you the sense of they will listen. Like as an example, let's just say there is some kind of argument between you and your future spouse. You will, you know, for some reason, let's say, then you will go to your in-laws and talk with them about this, okay? They will not favorize their own child and only listen to their own child and say whatever you say is wrong. No, they will listen to you and they will listen to your future spouse, you know. It's a very equal kind of energy. Also with the justice card, I feel like for them equality is very, very important for some reason. Maybe there was a period in this family's life in which it was like they were treated unfairly, or you know, some kind of experience. For them it is very important to always treat each other in a very, very fair way, and you will see that firsthand. Let me see if there is anything more. I would like to get, let's say, 2 more cards. Too many cards. Okay. I always get like 1,000 cards coming out. Let me do it that way. Yeah, I think the cards, you know, they're still new, so. All right, so the first card, wow, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Now let me get you 1 more card. And we have the Page of Swords. Now, look at this beautiful card. I really love it. So this is the 3 of Pentacles, and do you see all these people like working together to create this? The 3 of Pentacles is a card of like, when I think of it, I always get this keyword team coming through. And I really feel like you and your in-laws will be a great team with each other. With the daughter and with the Page of Pentacles being here, this is going to be a relationship which is going to grow with time. But I really feel like the way it's growing, it's very slow and steady. You know, you're going to build a very firm relationship, a very, like, with great foundation. Trust, okay? Trust is going to be built here, and it's going to once again give you guys a lot of potential, a lot of beautiful, like, space to create with each other. As an example, certain, let's say, family like gatherings, celebrations, I feel like you guys are going to be very big on that. Let me see what I can get some more. Okay, I feel like there's going to be this female, okay, in your like in-laws. It could be their mother, like their mother came through big time, but I feel like it's more like someone younger. So this could be a cousin or a sister, as an example, of your future spouse. This younger female, you're gonna get very good, like, along with her. I know it's very random, but that's just a message I also got here. Yeah. So, my dear pile one, this is all I have for you for today. Please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. As always, my dear, if there is something you would like to share, don't hesitate to do so. As always, if you're interested or you're curious when it comes to a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, you can feel free to email me, my dear. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I also invite you there. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pile one, I am sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pile one, take care, my love. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what do you need to know about your future in-laws? Any information we can get about them, your relationship? You know, I'm very open when it comes to this reading. So let's get starting. What did I say? Let's start straight away. So for my dear pal 2, what do you need to know about your future in-laws? Who are your future in-laws? Your relationship? Anything important? For my dear pile 2. All right. Oops. For my dear pal 2, who are your future in-laws? Gonna do this. Okay, the first card we have is the 3 of Cups. We have the Alchemist. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. The Hanged Man. The 10 of Swords. Ooh, the Tower. And let's get you one last, oops. And let's get you one last card. All right, and we have the 4 of Swords. At the back of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Now, let me make sure you can see all the cards. All right, so for my dear pile 2, what do you need to know? Let's look into the energy of your future in-laws. So, first of all, I would like to say one thing that I'm getting here. I feel like you and your future spouse may surprise your future in-laws with, like, getting introduced to them. maybe you guys are not gonna share to a lot of people, you know, that you're involved with each other for some reason, to protect your energy, to make sure people are outside of this business, you know, they don't like interfere in your guys' relationship. Let's say, as an example, maybe someone has had in their previous relationship very negative experiences with other people. Yeah, just trying to ruin things or trying to be in your business. And I really feel like you're going to take this relationship in a very gentle and slow way. You know, you are going to get to know each other and you're going to build a relationship without maybe sharing it too much with others. And there's definitely this element of protection here. You just want to, yeah, make sure others are not coming forward with something they don't even have a right to say or to do. So I'm gonna feel like your future in-laws are not gonna expect this. You know, maybe out of the blue, your future spouse is gonna tell their parents, there's someone I want you to meet, someone who's very important to me, someone I want to introduce to you. And, you know, this person is someone I love, someone I've been with for a very long time, and I feel like now is the right time. So I do feel like with the Tower card being here, it's going to be a shock for them. They're absolutely not going to expect it. So I do feel like, therefore, because there's this element of surprise in here, they are gonna, yeah, get surprised. You know, they're not gonna expect it. They may have not known it, okay? Your guys' relationship. And not only that, it could even be the case that you may be a little bit different from your future spouse, or you are a little bit different from the people your future spouse dated in the past, as an example. That's something here I'm seeing as well. And first of all, I feel like your in-laws, okay, are people who are all about like socializing, all about like gathering, celebration, like coming together, not only as a family, but also like with new people, like getting to know new like strangers and so on. Like, if I would compare this energy to the like Pal 1 energy, Pal 1's like future in-laws were definitely more reserved, or a little bit more like guarded. And with your future in-laws, it's like the complete opposite. They're very, very open people. And I feel like these people, you know, you may every time like hear from your future spouse that they are on an event, or they have certain people over that they just met, like people who are very kind and warming and welcoming. These are the kind of people who your future in-laws are. Now, let me see. I do see that you guys are definitely. It could be the case that every week, let's say on the Sunday, you're gonna meet with your in-laws for breakfast or for like a gathering. I feel like you're gonna see them a lot, you know, even like after your marriage. It feels like with the Three of Cups being here, a lot of like having fun, you know, enjoying each other's company, communication, like celebration. And maybe for some of you guys, I feel like maybe when you listen to that or when you hear that, you're just like, oh my goodness, like I don't want to see them every week, or I don't want to, like, I'm not that social. Okay, let me tell you that I really feel like you're gonna have a change of perception here, because you're gonna get along with them very, very well, and you would want to meet them, you know, you would want to spend time with them. So it's not like your future spouse is gonna force you into, yeah, you have to come and so on. You will want to go because you really appreciate them and you really appreciate their company. That's something I'm seeing here. Let me see. I feel like for some of you guys, you may be pretty like intimidated, or have some kind of anxious energy when it comes to meeting them. I don't know why. Maybe for some of you guys, you have a very hard time when it comes to meeting like other people who are very, very important, such as, I mean, these are your future spouse's parents, right? So it's very important to a lot of people to have a good relationship with them, or just in general, let's say a good first impression. So I feel like you may stress yourself a little bit too much. You know, you may be a little bit like anxious, like what if they don't like me, what should I wear, how should I represent myself, and so on. But I really feel like your future spouse is gonna like calm you down and make you understand that, hey, like my parents are also just humans, and just be the way you are. This is the way to go. They will love you the way you are. And yeah, I really feel like they're gonna try to make you relax, but to be honest, I don't feel like it's gonna work. I feel like till the minute you guys are gonna meet, you're gonna be pretty stressed out about it. But I mean, it's understandable. I understand it here because you see how important they are, and it's very important for you to have a, you know, like start this relationship off in very good terms. So you think about it a lot. You know, you may actually overthink this a lot. But just breathe and really, yeah, just trust the process. That's just maybe some encouraging words from me to you here. Let me see. Okay, this is very, very random, but that's something I'm seeing here. So it could be the case that your future in-laws, you know, they have a house or a place in nature, or somewhere where you really enjoy the place, okay? You really enjoy staying there. And I really feel like you and your future spouse may at times stay at your like future in-laws place for like how do you say it, like for um like vacate, is vacation the right word to use? I feel like when you go to your future in-laws, okay, it's gonna be a time of recharging. It's gonna have a very calming effect on you. Of course, after the first time, okay, after the first meeting, like when you get to know them and so on, and when you guys are like married, and when you guys go to them, you know, for some reason, let's say you are visiting them. Okay, that was the thing. That was the word I was thinking about. When you visit them and you stay at their place, it's gonna have a very relaxing energy. And I really feel like one reason for that is maybe because of, you know, their house or where they're staying. It may be at a very beautiful place, or it may just be overall the energy there, you know, the welcoming place and the relationship you have. You're really gonna love to spend time. This is something I'm receiving over and over again. You're gonna love to spend time with them. Let me see. Yeah, maybe it's their home. There's something about it. It's very cozy. Or maybe great food there, you know, or maybe some naturally place. You're gonna love it. Let me see. Yeah, I see a lot of dancing. So I do feel like celebration. I see a lot of family dinners, drinking. Of some of you guys, of course, drink, take it how it resonates. Laughing, smiling, like I can literally see that here. Yeah, you are gonna have a great time with your in-laws. Like they may even be more social than you are. You know, these are just like people who are so warm and so welcoming. Let me get some more cards regarding this. Regarding your relationship, or just in general, who they are, what you need to know about them. I would like to get more information. Let's see. Okay. So we have the moon card. Let me get you more cards. Oops. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. Wow, the Nine of Pentacles and one more card. Come on. And the Wheel card. So I would like to start with the Six of Wands here. I really feel like, you know how, let me show you. You know, this person is coming back from a victorious journey, right? And you see how everyone is like welcoming them? I really feel like you're gonna feel extremely welcomed. Like, is this how you say it? Like, you feel like you're always welcomed when it comes to your future in-laws, you know? I really feel like they're really, really supportive. Oh my goodness, what's happening? They're very supportive when it comes to you guys, and whenever you come over, you know, whenever you may even surprise them, they're always so happy to see you guys. And this happiness is a very genuine one, my dear. This is literally the energy of like in-laws seeing you as well as their own child. Like, this is how I would describe it. And look at the Nine of Pentacles. Do you see this woman is like laughing and she's like collecting things, and the beautiful place, it's sunny, there are birds and everything, she's in nature, she's really, really happy. I really feel like this is you, okay? It doesn't matter who you are, like, yes, there is a woman, but you don't have to be a woman. This is just like energy-wise, okay? I really feel like this is you, and this is you genuinely like enjoying the time being over there, visiting, you know, spending time. It is really gonna make you, you know, I said from the beginning you're very charged, and I really feel that way. It's gonna have a very relaxing effect on you. Like, they are gonna have a very relaxing effect on you. Let me see. I also feel like these are the kind of in-laws who are not gonna push you guys in the way that, let's say, they want to know everything about your marriage, they want to know everything about what's like happening between you guys and so on. No, there are like, your future in-laws are very good or very comfortable with not knowing everything about your guys' relationship, because it is none of their business, right? Yes, they are, of course, parents, and they want to maybe know some stuff so they can help out, but they will not push you guys, you know? Whatever you want to share, you can feel free to share with them, but if there's things that they know you are not sharing with them, or you know, holding a secret there, then they're okay with it as well, because you guys are adults, you're wise, and you know what's the best for you. So they really respect that. That's the thing. These in-laws really respect your decisions, you know, and the way you are gonna go about your marriage. You're not gonna feel like they are trying to push their way of marriage onto you. No, they have a lot of respect for however you want to organize and manage this relationship, okay? Let me see. Okay, what I heard was your future spouse's father. There's something about them here. There is something about them. Okay, yeah. So I feel like your future spouse's father, you're gonna feel a lot of warmth coming from them, okay? And you're gonna see them as someone who you can approach, specifically them for some reason. Maybe they have this energy, this wise energy, or you're just gonna feel like, okay, they're gonna know what to do. I really feel like they're gonna be someone who you will approach. And they will always give you the feeling of not being judged, something I also heard. Yeah. Is there anything else that I can get about your future in-laws? Okay. If some of you guys are from a different culture than your future spouse, then I really feel like your future in-laws are gonna have so much like fun with like introducing you to their culture, you know, whether it's to their food, their, I'm hearing dancing, their clothes, you know, certain traditions. They're really gonna love it to share it with you. That's something I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Okay, so my dear pal 2, I'm not getting any more messages. So as always, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. My dear, if you're interested or curious when it comes to a personal reading with me, and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to also connect with me on Instagram, I also invite you there. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pile 2, I am sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal 2, take care, my love. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see. What do you need to know about your future in-laws? Any information regarding them, your relationship, you know, whatever you need to know is welcomed. So let's see. For my dear pile 3. My dear pile 3. Who are your future in-laws, your relationship? What do you need to know? Any information meant for you to know? Any information meant for you to know? Okay. Oops. These cards are still new. Oh my goodness. Okay. The first card we have is the Lovers. The Moon card literally came through in every single pile. If you're seeing me struggle with this deck, yes, it's because it's new and yeah, I feel like they're, you know, when you buy like new decks and it's almost like they're still like glued together, like it's very difficult to get a card. So I'm doing it like this. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, look at that. You got the 10 of Cups. Ooh, pile 3. That's great. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords. The 6 of Cups. Look at how this cute card, like, wow, it's so cute. All right, we have the Tower. Let's get you one last card. Okay, and we have the Fool. At the back of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Look at how vibrant this color. Beautiful. All right, so my dear pile 3, what do you need to know about your future in-laws? And, you know, them or your relationship, whatever is, you know, coming through here. So, first of all, I would like to start with that because this was the first message that came through. Your future in-laws are gonna see, okay, how beautifully you guys match. With that, I mean you and your future spouse. They're gonna see the love you have for each other. They're gonna acknowledge it, and yeah, your future spouse and you know, I really feel like the love you share for each other. Is that just me, or is this like is it a little bit weird with like the lighting? Okay, I hope it's better now. So, as I was saying, I really feel like they are gonna, like, people outside are gonna feel, you know, the relationship and the love that you share for each other. It's gonna be something really in your face. You know, like, others cannot deny it. It is very visible that you guys have so much respect for each other, so much love for each other. And I really feel like your future spouse is someone who's not as like afraid, you know, to show it. They're gonna be very affectionate, and they may be the kind of person who likes to like show it publicly, okay? Like maybe they're gonna kiss you in front of others, like hug you, hold your hand, different things. And I really feel like your like in-laws are gonna be a witness of the love that you share. And I feel like they are gonna be so happy about it, and there is a reason for it. Let me explain. First of all, I would like to. This is so interesting. A few a few like days ago, I recorded a reading, and I'm not quite sure which reading it was, but this card came through, and I give an explanation when it comes to the illustration because I really find this illustration, yeah, very special. And I feel to do it again, you know. Maybe for some of you guys, you've seen the other reading as well, and you are now back when it comes to this one. So let me show you. I'm gonna do it like that because I know why. For you, pal 3, I feel like the lightning is very weird. So, do you see that there is this person in this very dark forest, and they're almost like running away, but then there's this beautiful light coming through here, right? Starting to bring light to the forest, and it's not only light, it's almost like magic, you know? It's like, wow, life coming back to this very, yeah, sad place. And I really feel like this has also, like, because that was the message that I got in your particular like case here. I really feel like your future spouse, you know, they could have had anything in life, but there was always this like romantic love that they didn't had. And your future in-laws, they always knew that. They always knew that there was something missing for your future spouse, and it was outside love. Like when I say outside love, that's not the right word. Romantic love, you know, the love of a partner. I don't say love alone because love can be anything. Love can be self-love. It can be the love we get from parents and others, right? But in your particular, like here, I mean romantic love. Their parents saw that this was missing. Although this is someone who is very confident and gives love to themselves, you know, it doesn't come from a place of like desperation. And I feel like this is a big thing here because your future spouse could have been single for quite some time because for them, they're okay being single, you know? They already get love from themselves. And this is not the kind of person who would push themselves into a relationship just to not be alone. So for them, it's important to have the right partner. Not only have a partner, but have the right one. And I feel like their parents could have been very patient with them because they saw how your future spouse feels about it, and they really respected that. And I feel like they saw your future spouse single for quite some time. And then this is why I was talking about this card. It's almost like this person was in the dark when it comes to romantic love, but then you come through and you're almost like this light. And I really feel like this is how your future in-laws see this relationship. It's almost like this puzzle piece that was missing from your future spouse's life, and it's so obvious because the love you share for each other is proof enough. The love you share. Let me see. Yeah, they understand one thing when it comes to their child. They know their child is not just settling for anyone. I feel like your future spouse is someone who's pretty strong willed and someone who knows what they want. So they have a lot of trust in their child, okay? And in their child's decision making. And when your future spouse introduces you to their parents are already going to be very, very open to you because they just know that their child would come through with a very good partner for them. So there's a lot of potential in this from the beginning. That's something I'm seeing here. I feel like your future spouse, actually the opposite from pal 1, okay? I really feel like your future spouse will talk about you about like to their parent from the beginning. In pal 1, there was this like secret and not really sharing it with them, but with you guys, your future spouse is going to talk about you very early on. And I really feel like, especially the mother of your future spouse, she's going to know a lot of things about you, and she's always going to imagine how you're going to be. Maybe your future spouse is going to like show you pictures like of you, and she's going to see you, and she's going to associate all these things that your future spouse is going to share about you. And I really feel like she's very, very excited when it comes to meeting you, okay? And I'm talking here about the mother, the female figure, the mother figure in their life, okay? This person has a mother figure. Could be their actual mother, or maybe for some it's just someone who took on the role, but I'm talking about this mother figure here. And she's definitely someone who's very very strong and powerful as well. Someone who's very independent. For some of you guys, she could actually be how do you say it again in English? Like a mother raising her children by herself, like an only mother? Like, no, that's not how you say it. I hope you guys understand it. So she could have like raised her children alone, and this is also why this very powerful energy is coming through, because yeah, she has managed it. She's independent, she's such a wonderful, powerful like role model. But I really feel like this is the minority of you guys, so this will not resonate with everyone. But even if this person has a father, still their mother is coming through more so. Okay, I feel like the relationship that you will have with your mother-in-law is going to be more significant than the relationship you're going to have with your father-in-law. With the Ten of Cups being here, I really feel like they are going to be so incredibly like loving towards you guys, okay? They are going to support this union, and they're going to give you the feeling of being a part of this, okay? Being a part of this family yourself. The Ten of Cups is, especially in this reading, it is literally the best card you can get, okay, when it comes to future in-laws, because this is the relationship for me that you're going to have with them. Yes, you have met these people because of your future spouse, otherwise you may have not met them, but that's not important. This is not only about them being your in-laws, this is about you genuinely having a relationship with them, a very like loving and close relationship. And I really feel like your in-laws are gonna, you're gonna consider them your own family as well. And this is like what can you ask more, you know? Like this is exactly what a lot of people hope for when it comes to that. And for me, this is all about the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is bringing this energy in. And I really feel like, okay, if some of you guys watching, you already have children, then this, I know this is a very random message, but your future in-laws are going to be also very supportive of that. Let me see, what can I get some more? I feel like for some reason with the Fool card being here, you may feel like you're going to take a leap of faith. But let me see, what is that about? Please give me a moment. Okay, I'm receiving a message here which goes a little bit deeper. So what I'm seeing here is that before you have met your future spouse, you may go through some type of a tower moment, okay? And this tower moment is very important because it will shake things that are not longer serving you out of your life. And somehow you will have to risk something or take a leap of faith. And at that time when you do that, you may not be very sure whether it's the right message, not message, the right decision or not. But what I'm seeing here is that later on, when you get to know your future spouse, when you are with your future spouse, you're gonna understand that yes, it was the right direction, it was the right decision. And I really feel like your spirit guides are gonna guide you, my dear. I know this has nothing to do with the in-laws, but this is a message that came through from your spirit guides, and I really want to respect that. There is a reason for you to know it. I feel like for some of you guys, after this marriage, you may also move to a different place. It could even be a place which is a little bit more away from where you are right now. Like, very simply said, you know what I'm seeing here when it comes to you and your future in-laws? I'm seeing a family like as an example which has gathered together. I'm seeing children running around, laughing, playing. I'm seeing the older generation, and the younger generation being together in the living room, enjoying a beautiful meal, celebrating being with each other, talking, laughing. This is the Ten of Cups for me, really. I really feel like this is also not only about your future mother and father-in-law. This is also you will get to know the older generation as well. So it could be the case, let's say your future spouse's grandpa or grandmother, some kind of a older aunt or uncle, and you will really feel this family, okay? Your future spouse is a very family oriented person, and you will see they have a very big family, and you're just gonna emerge into it, and they're gonna be very welcoming when it comes to that. They're gonna make you feel a part of them. And I really feel like this is gonna maybe that's the confirmation that I was talking about. You're gonna think, yes, it was the right decision to do this or that. As an example, maybe before meeting your future spouse, you will go through a relationship, and this tower moment will be this breakup, and you may not have been sure about whether the breakup is the right decision or not, but you're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to listen to your intuition, to your guides, and then after this breakup, you meet a new person, you meet your future spouse, and so on, and then you're gonna be there and have this Ten of Cups, and you're gonna know that was the right decision to do in the past. I feel like you and your future spouse, my dear, you are soulmates. You have this spiritual connection, and this is something others others feel, okay? Even people who are not spiritual, maybe they even like joke about it and say you guys are soulmates and so on, but they like, they're so right with that, you know, even if they don't believe in it. But you guys are really sharing something, like energetically you're having the spiritual connection here. And I feel like this may be also a reason why one of the first messages I got was all about that, was all about people seeing the love you share, like it's undeniable. And I really feel like you and your future spouses are going to create so many beautiful things. Okay, for those of you guys who want children, as an example, you're going to have children. You may create a home with each other. Like you may even like create a physical home, right? And just this beautiful environment in which people are going to be so happy when they can visit, when they can spend time with you guys, because you are hard people. Like you are such lovely people. Others want to be around your energy. This is very interesting because although this was a reading about your future in-laws, I feel like I got more information about you and your future spouse, you know. But I mean, there is a reason for it. There is definitely a reason here. Let me get you some more cards. We have the page. I'm sorry, the knight. The Knight of Wands. Oops. Too many cards. I only want one more. Okay. Oops. Two. Okay. Wow, and we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, do you see that? This is almost like how people see you. This is like you and your future spouse. You guys are overflowing with love. And I feel like this is you guys like giving cups away full of this love and making people feel so grateful for having you. And this is what people see. They see all the overflowing love that you guys have and that you share and how much you genuinely make each other happy. And I really feel like yeah, this is so funny. This is more so about you guys than about your future in-laws, but your future in-laws are going to see that, you know? As I already said, it's undeniable. Okay, this is a message I'm also getting here. It could be the case that the energies are not showing me who this is, whether it's your father-in-law. It is not your mother-in-law. That's definitely something I'm feeling here. It could be your father-in-law, or let's say like one of the siblings of your future spouse, if they have a sibling. Someone has some kind of hobby, something they really love, something they're very passionate about, and you guys are going to connect on that. Maybe this is also something you love to do. As an example, maybe you have a common interest, and I really feel like you're going to connect on that. As an example, if it's like, this is very random. Let's say it's gardening. You guys are going to connect on this and you're going to garden together. Let's say whether it's an instrument, whether it's a certain interest in something, okay? Could be even something like Harry Potter, or it doesn't matter, okay? It could be anything. And you're really going to connect with them on that level. And once again, I feel, okay, is this a male figure? No, they're not showing me. They're keeping it a secret. That's interesting. It's also right next to the to the moon card here. So, yeah, they're not showing me who it is, but you will definitely have at least one person who you can connect on when it comes to your interests. And I feel like this is something you're really gonna love, because your future in-laws in general, they're gonna see how passionate you are about your like craft or about the things you love. And it could even be like spirituality as an example, okay? But this is This is great energy, pile 3, okay? Great, great energy. Wow. So, my dear pile 3, this is all I have for you for today. So, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, if there's something you would like to share, as always, feel free to do so. Also, my dear, if you're curious or you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I also invite you there. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pal 3, I'm sending you much love and much, much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care, my love.